So we're back. Here it is, PTR. Oh yeah. It just loaded in. Literally just got the update right now. So here it is, the new hero Stukov. Really exciting stuff here. So he's the brand new support to be added to the game. So this is the new load screen here. So this is really similar to the Haka load screen when he was released to the game. This is awesome. This is super awesome right here. Ooh, I got a loot box. Let's open the loot box, shall we? Double rare. So double epic and stuff and things. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's go to collection. So here's Stukov. So we're gonna buy him. Obviously. So he does a crazy dance. First of all, here are his skins. So there's the red. That's okay. So these are just the normal skin tints. I really like these tints. Here's his pirate skin. So this is his pirate. Super neat. Did he get a bundle? Ooh, there's a Terran bundle coming out. So you get the Biohazard Rexar. Oh, baby! Queen of Blades. Whoa, this is neat. And then another Muradin skin. I need to buy that one for sure. Alright, let's go to... So Zul got a rework too. That was stealthed into this. So we're going to go to Zul first. Or no, we're going to go to Stukov first. So I'm going to take him into try mode. Obviously. So we'll do our little try mode stuff and things. So hero, Stukov, try mode. So he does some really cool stuff here.
Speak freely, Captain.
So this is on the PTR server, so if you don't actually know how to download it, if you go under Heroes of Storm in your Blizzard app, you click the region and it says in development, and you can download it for free there, and then it copies your account over. So this is Stukov. So the newest support to be added to the game with my good buddy Malfurion. It's whatever. I'm just gonna leave him here for right now with some minion waves and stuff. So there's my Q. It's a little healing blob that bounces around. And then my W is the weighted pustule. So it's healing pathogen and a weighted pustule, so that just goes through. So you're a melee attacker initially. Let's see, how much does it do? 245. That's a lot of damage at level 1. And then I have my E. Let's toggle minions. So let's heal. Let's see how the heal does. So then when you have your heal on, you can do the your trait, bio kill switch. So there's my E too. These are really cool looking. And then your bio kill switch is on a 16-second cooldown, so it activates all your viruses, instantly healing the target for 520. This is at level 1. This is the baseline. That's really good. And then each weighted pustule does 104 damage, and it slows its target by 70% for 2 seconds. Can be cast while using Lurking Arm. Let's refresh the fort too. So let's just do some cool math here. So weighted pustule, when you throw it on the thing, it only hits for 200. It's fine, whatever. But when you blow it up, it does 100 damage, but slowing for 70 for 2 seconds. That's awesome. So let's do it on Arthas here. So you do that, wait for the timer to be used, and then blow it up. Oh, it's not working. So let's just toggle cooldowns, shall we? So Zerp, and then blow it up. So it does like, I mean, that's a really good, because this skill shot's pretty long too. So like, boop, like, yeah. It doesn't hit minions though, so that's the thing. But you do get wave clear with your E, but it's not crazy. But it doesn't cost any mana to channel this forever. So I can just leave this here as a zoning ability. So like you'd want to be like, here, take my heal, and then zone people away after the heal's already there. Then you can bam, use your kill switch. So like healing, and then drop that, blow it up, boom, heal. That's cool. That's really cool. Toggle the minions. Reset them. Alright, let's turn off minions and then turn off the ally now. So that Malfurion here.
If we must.
Alright. Now let's look at the talents, shall we? Also turn off minions. And then enemy hero. None. Alright, so talent-wise. Spine Launcher. So basic attacks become ranged and slow enemies for 20 seconds, but deal 50% less damage. So at level 1, we're doing, or level 2. Let's see, reset it. So level 1, we do 272. That's a decent amount of damage. So you hit this thing, bam, 272. That's awesome, actually. That's really high. So if we take this, cut the damage in half, it's 50. Your attack speed is what? 0.67. You have a very slow attack speed. Alright. What's this one? So, Fetid Touch. Hit enemies with a weighted pustule. After hitting 20 enemies, reduce the cooldown of weighted pustule by 2.5 seconds. After 40, reduce the cooldown of weighted pustule by an additional 2.5 seconds. So it's a total of 5 seconds. And remove the mana cost. So, you can reduce the cooldown by half if you go Fetid Touch after hitting 40. Mana is 50. This is 60 mana and 30 mana. That wouldn't be too terrible. What is this one? So, Growing Infestation. Lurking Arm area expands by 50% over 2.5 seconds. So, let's just look at that. First, reset the talent. So, this is the area pre. So, it's about the base of like an Asmodan, technically. So, then if we take that talent. Whoa, whoa! So, that's the area after you let it expand for 2.5 seconds. That's not too bad. That's good for zoning. I can see that being used on certain maps to like get shrine control and stuff like that. And then, oh, short cooldown. Let's do the last talent. So this one is Popping Pustules, detonating 10 wasted pustules without dying. Ooh, that's a without dying talent. It now applies the damage and it's slow in an area. Ooh. I kind of like that one. Because that's a 70% slow in an area effect. That's really strong. So basically you need 15 seconds. Or 16 seconds times 10. It's 160 seconds. To be able to... If you're doing it on cooldown, obviously. Okay, so we're going to stick with that one. Let's do up to level 10. And then we'll just go through these in sequence.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Alright, and then, so we're going to say, we'll do Popping Pustules. That'll be our first talent. I think that, I like that one off the best. So, level 4 here. So, after healing, Passion Infest 4 targets, restore 30 mana, reduce the cooldown by 2 seconds. That is cool. So, basically, if you're grouped up in a team with a 4-man, because you can heal it yourself with this, and you have your solo lane doing solo lane things, you get your healing is basically 0. Like, you don't have to do anything, and then you get it 2 seconds later. Or 2 seconds earlier than you normally would without doing that. That's strong. Because the burst healing at level 10 here is 740. So for every 8 seconds, well, not really 8. It's like every 16. So it's like every other cooldown of your bio kill switch, you'll be able to do this burst healing of this. If you do that right. Topping off. Healing pathogen over, let's see. Healing... Pathogens heal over time. That's a lot of healing in one sentence. Its initial target is increased by 50% while they are above 60 HP. So that's just good for when you're like throwing it on the or on the main tank before they go in. So that's good if you have like a solo tank and you're just trying to keep them alive. Healing. Okay, so this is another like basic attack counter ability. So when you healing pathogen grants armor. 50 armor, that's pretty good. Physical armor though, so that's only against basic attacks, to the initial target while active on them. So like, again, you throw it on your main tank, and it does more. And then Bio Kill Switch. Detonate 50 healing pathogens with Bio Kill Switch. Increase Bio Kill Switch's healing by 50%. 50%?
Choose a talent.
Okay, so let's do this. Sir. So that's 2. So for every stack of it, you get another one. Sir. So we're gonna keep doing this. I want to see what the bonus is. So it's 740 right now. Ooh, also, can we self-cast Q? We totally can. Oh, that's neat. So, if you can so for those of you that don't know, self-casting is doing any ability with Alt and then you press the ability. So right now I'm going to press Alt Q on my keyboard and I automatically self-casted. I didn't use my mouse, so like my mouse is over here. So I didn't click myself. I just pressed Alt Q and there you go. Pro tip. But doing 50, that's kind of a lot. I'm curious. No, you know what? Actually, no, it's not a lot. Because if you're doing this with a team, when you're stacked as 5, you're totally going to be able to do this really easy. So, we're almost at 50. And we're almost at 10 on the way to pustule. So, there's the 10 on the way to pustule. One more, or 10 more. I really like the look of this. I'm actually able to heal it. Alright, so the next one will be done. Alright, so 750, or so tooltip says 740 on the burst. So we use it. It heals, tick heals for 59. Blow it up. Oh, did it show me? Dude, that's 1,000 healing at level 10. Oh my god. Boop. So jumps back. 1,000 healing. His burst healing is nuts. His burst healing is completely insane. So if you can stack that up early enough, it's just game over. Just game over. So it's level 7. So we've went both quest talents for the trait level 1. So if we look at this, so detonating exactly 1 weighted pustule, but any number of healing pathogens, bio kill switch is reduced by half. Basically, this synergizes with everything else we've been doing. Let's see. It hungers each time an enemy hits by lurking arm. Reduce the cooldown by 0.5 up to 6.5, restoring 5 mana. So 6.5 seconds. That's a pretty good reduction. So that leaves only 1.5 second cooldown on this. This is really cool because it's a targeted area silence. So if you want to do that control support type style, that's up to you. Then you also get lurking arm range. So here's the range initially, which is pretty big. So if I take talent, that's not the right ability. So there's the range afterwards. So this can like set you up for ganks, because if you do that, I mean, that's a really decent range right there. So if I max that out, let's see. So if I put this red on the border, it shouldn't make me move too much. And there you go. So that is like the length of a Stitches hook, basically. So that's neat. Let's do reset talents. So like if we were gonna do lurking, we're not gonna actually, I'm just gonna go through the talents right now, not actually test every single one. So weighted pustule range is increased by 100%. So there's the range there. Here's the long one. There's the long one. That's a really long one. Holy crap. So let's stand all the way back here. There. So that can basically, I don't know why you'd actually go that talent, to be honest.
Choose a talent.
Just thinking out loud.
Choose a talent.
That's kind of really far, and it doesn't really matter. Lurking on cooldown, that's pretty much what you'd expect.
Choose a talent.
Alright, so here are his ultimates. So we'll do flailing swipe first. So there's this flailing swipe. That's a huge area of effect. So the first one is the small one. The second one, so it's 3 swipes. In front of Stukov over 1.75 seconds, dealing 75 damage. Hit, knocking them away. Each swipe is larger than the previous, so we'll just press the button. Zerp, zerp, zerp. And of course, zerp, zerp, zerp. So I hit the actual giants there, and you can see how far this pushes people away. And that's huge. His area denial is kind of amazing. I can see this positioning where you are able to solo someone out and you just wham, 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 and you just knock them all away. That's neat.
Choose a talent.
I just like the visual effect on this hero is amazing.
Choose a talent.
And then here's the other one. So this is the one that was in the video of the character called Massive Shove. So this is the skill shot range of it. So it's kind of like a normal ability. It's pretty wide though, but there's that's so cool. So what it does is it hits an enemy hero. They are rapidly shoved until they collide with terrain, and then they take 296 damage, and then you gain 50 armor while channeling said ability. So that's pretty good. So if you throw it back, wham, all the way back there. So does it hit only heroes? That's my question. So we'll toggle a noob rack for fun. I just can't wait for the plays on this. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I want to hit you. Do I have to toggle minions? I probably do.
So be it.
I'm a baddie. I don't use these stuff very often. Alright, so minions are on. So new bracket's here. So say he dives me. It's like, oh god. I'm gonna weight him down with pustules, pop the things, heal myself. Try to drive him back. So he silences as long as he stands in the area, which is, I'm actually damaging him pretty good right now. But then he's like encroaching in the base too much. Oh no. Go away. Oh, so they go through walls. Oh wow. That is such a push killer. That is such a push killer. Like normally you have no way of defending against something like that. Like, so we'll just be back here silencing him away. He'd probably, honestly, if you're a skilled player, you'd be silencing me right now or hitting me with your knockup rather than just standing in my ability. Oh wait, he can't because he's silenced. That's interesting. So I just cleared that minion wave without ever actually setting foot in it. Wow. And then BAM! I almost killed him. I mean, he's not really smart because he's standing in the AoE, but I mean, you have wave clear on this guy. Maybe the E build might be strong. If you're like, I could see in a world where you become a solo laner a little bit.
That was rather entertaining.
I mean, obviously a player is going to walk around that, but if you're trying to clear lanes, that's pretty efficient. It doesn't take you a very much mana because you have 590 at level 10 here. So there are the alts. Let's go to level 20 now.
Choose a talent.
Set it.
Choose a talent.
All right. So what do we got? What do we got? Post 10.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Oh, I gotta turn off Mr. Noob. Alright. So let's do
Choose a
that.
talent.
And then we'll keep Massive
Choose a
Shove.
talent.
Except I clicked the wrong one, but I don't care. Alright, when taking damage below 50%, instantly spread a weighted pustule to all nearby heroes. Reset the cooldown of a kill switch. That's cool. So you have an integrated oh crap button, and then it has a 10-second cooldown of this ability. Low blow. Lurking arm deals 150% more damage to enemies below 25% health. That's pretty cool. More zoning potential and final kill potential because this ability has a decent range. So if you have that chance of like getting that last kill, it's there. Lurking arm persists for 1.5 seconds after canceling. And then while detonating a wasted pustule for an enemy who's inside the lurking arm, it roots them for 2.5 seconds. So this allows you to combo your weighted pustule. So you are going to want to go into a fight, press your W, and then put your E on them, and then you boom, blow it up. So then you get the root effect. That's kind of strong. So that's going to be for like skilled players, being able to do stuff like that. I think you're probably going to want to do the root if you've got a dive heavy team, but if the opposite is true, where there's a dive heavy team on the other side, you're going to want to go reactive ballista spores, because both of those are really strong, especially this resetting. Oh wow, and it's only the ceiling on this is only 50 health, so we'll keep that one for now. I like this. Level 16, so this is the super tier right before level 20. Super strain. Whenever an ally with healing pathogen is stunned, they are instantly healed for 540. What? So basically your team has like, or their team has like an Anubarak or Johanna or whatever. Like your healing is going to go through the roof with this talent. That's awesome. Universal carrier. The healing pathogen continually spreads through Stukov, but its healing is reduced by 60%. So it heals 526 at level 20 here. So if we do some quick mathing, so 526 times 0.6, so that reduces it to 316 over 4.5 seconds. But if you're continually reapplying it, it won't really matter because it makes you super mana efficient, and then you still get the burst healing here as needed. I don't know if you'd want to go that one. Let's see. Pax or Pox Populi. Biokill Switch no longer removes the healing pathogen, but instead refreshes its duration. That's neat. And then Eye Infection increases the final damage of weighted pustule by 50. Additionally, detonating a weighted pustule with Biokill Switch blinds the target. So there's the auto attacker. I think you'd probably want to go Pox Populi on this one. So then let's see. So if I just blow it up, that heals. Wow. So it does 1,000 baseline now. And since it refreshes it, so what you'll want to do is you wait until the very last second of who you want to burst heal, bam, and it refreshes it completely. That's neat. So you can probably get 2 revolutions on it, assuming you don't get the cool CD reduction here with it. So basically you want to be aiming to get the CD reduction if you want to be maximizing your healing output. That's so cool. Okay. Battling Swipe upgrade is mana cost is reduced by 100 to 50. You get more charges. So you get 3 charges at max range. So that's pretty neat. And then the last one, Biokill Switch now also detonates Lurking Arm, applying Wasted Pustule enemies inside of it and silencing them for 2 seconds. That's cool. That's super cool. So you get a silence of 20 with your Lurking Arm exploding. So we're gonna try that. I feel like this build is gonna be he's just gonna be really strong. So there's that, and then you blow it up, and then there's the silence and the weighted pustule, and then you can do it again all over. Let's see, do it again. I pressed the wrong button. So boop, blow it up, drop your thing, blow it up again. Like, ugh, so much CC. His crowd control is nuts. And then Massive Shove, it travels 25% faster if Massive Play pushes an enemy more than 1.5 seconds. Cooldown is reduced by 15. So the baseline cooldown is 20 seconds. So it becomes a 5 seconds cooldown. So you can start shoving people away to get massive crowd control to basically singling out, like turning the fight into even less. But you'll probably be wanting to go the bio explosion switch rather than bio kill switch. Sweet. All right. I can't make any, like, this is total theory crafting, but I really like the sound of this build. I would probably go either of his ults. They don't really provide damage or anything. They're just different forms of CC. So it's really in what your team needs. I'm curious though. The lurking arm feels like it could be really strong. So let's try out Zool really fast, and then maybe we'll get in a game. It's ironic. We were just having trouble with Zool, and now Zool gets a rework.
Speak freely, Captain.
It's interesting. I'm glad they're paying attention. So, yeah, this hero is gonna be kind of a game changer, in my opinion. I'm really glad they're taking the support view and like really making it interesting now, rather than just being like, here, you just heal everything. Like they really did a good job in making it unique. So here's Zool. And I apologize if anyone joining in now is... I just finished going over Stukov, so check out the VOD if that's your flavor. Turn off minions, turn off the ally. I wish I would save this stuff. It's so annoying that I have to turn this off every time. Alright, so here's Zool. I didn't look at any what his changes were just yet. But level 1 looks like it's basically the same. So Shade, and then you got Shackler. Yeah, these are all the same. I'm just going to go straight to set my level to 20 so we don't waste time.
Choose a talent.
Alright.
Choose a talent.
So normally you just go like Backlash or Shackler.
Choose a
Probably
talent.
Backlash though. So level 4, completely new. So you get Grim Scythe each enemy hit. Let's start at number 1. Sorry. Let's see. Quest talent, Reaper's Toll. Hit 20 enemies with your Spectral Scythe. And then reward, you get 3 seconds off your cooldown of your Scythe. And then Grim Scythe, enemy hit by Curse Strikes reduces its cooldown by 0.5 up to 10. So you basically can maximize it at a 5-second cooldown. Let's see. Deals damage in a wide area, reducing attack speed of heroes and minions. Did they change anything else on here? So I'm gonna... Nope, that's the same. Jailer, 1.75. That's the same. Alright. So Bone Prison does... Summon spawns 2 skeletal warriors. These do not count towards Zool's raised skeleton maximum. Spawn 80. Oh, dude, this is cool. While fixing on an enemy, the skeletal warriors gain 50% momentum or movement and attack speed. This is ironic. So they just came out with this like...
Unto darkness.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so let's get the minions going here. So let's go with... I just think I just hit Alrac. Did I? Yes. Alright.
The journey begins.
Yeah, so you spawn 2 skeletal warriors. These do not count towards your raised skeleton maximum. So the maximum is still 4 here. And they have 658 health. Alright, let's get some minions going. Oh wait, I can go use the jailers over here. So jailer, boop, bam. So there's the jailers. They do. All right, so they don't have a lot of health. So that's pretty balanced, I would say. So this, and then while fixing an enemy, they gain. Okay, so they'll just like chase people around after you complete this. So if you do 2. Oh wow, you can complete this quest like really fast though at 80. That's kind of crazy. Curse Strike, do heal. Heals for 60% of damage against heroes. That's kind of what you expect. Harvest Vitality. Increase attack speed. Reduction 35 and duration of 1 second. That's pretty much the same. Looks like the Truckle's Essence. Every time a skeleton warrior attacks an enemy, restore 1%. That's cool. That's really cool. So basically this one will help you sustain way better, and they wrapped in both of the sustain talents into this one.
Choose a talent.
Skeletal Mages, Poison Nova, kind of this, basically just the same.
Choose a talent.
Spectral Scythe, so you get spawns 2 additional scythes. What? Hold on.
Choose a talent.
Oh, baby! Oh! This is so neat! Oh my god. So basically, if you spawn it and then you position so that you can kind of get all three of them to hit the same target. That's really neat. So corpse explosion, you get when skeletal warrior dies, they explode for 121 damage in a small area and then deals 100% increased damage to non-heroic. And then they move bone spear to level 16. That's cool. And then you get the amplified damage, so your enemies rooted by bone prison get 25 armor. So it's kind of like pick your flavor. Do you want to do the piercing line damage, or do you want to get the amplified damage for your team? Or do you want to split push better? We didn't finish looking at these. So, Rapid Harvest, gain 5% attack speed for 3 seconds for each curse strike that hits an enemy for up to 75%. And then you get the generic Executioner. Attacking a hero that is slowed, rooted, or stunned will increase your basic attack damage by 30%. So, this could be cool, the Rapid Harvest. But I still think this Rapid Scythe, or Echoes of Death, is fantastic. It looks so cool.
Choose a talent.
So level 20, let's see what we got. So Poison Nova heals for 50% of the damage dealt. There's a cool thing. And you get a passive. Skeletal Warriors deal 50% increased damage. So your little skeletal minions don't have, like, they're not discounted anymore as much. So that's neat. And then it increases the slow of your frost mages by 20. And then the passive, your skeletal warrior attacks now slow enemies by 30% for 2 seconds. Neat. Mortal Wound, this is the same. Increases enemies hit by Spectral Scythe, receives 75% less healing for 4 seconds. So now the new Spectral Scythe build gives you the opportunity to hit more targets than just one. And more opportunity to just actually apply this reduction of healing, which is actually kind of neat. And then Spectral Warrior, or Skeletal Warriors, I don't know why I keep saying Spectral, attacks reduce the cooldown of your heroic ability by 1%. That's kind of cool. Huh. So that's kind of neat. Why they did that. So I'm going to pull up the PTR patch notes right now, so we can all look at it and see what's going on. So here are the patch notes. So we went through that. So they added art. Battle Raptor has been updated, so I'm going to look at that in a second, actually. Zool has received a visual update to coincide with talent updates. Nice. Some unit interface. The map rotation is changing, so it's Hanamura, Dragon Giants, Towers of Doom, Warhead. I actually don't like that as much, but it's whatever. Oh hey, Hanamura changes. So core life increased to 7 to 8. That's cool. Stapper minis will no longer spawn for the enemy team after keep is destroyed. First payload spawn is increased by 15 seconds. Second payload spawn is increased by 15 seconds. Payloads now grant 1,200 experience upon their reaching the destination. Thank you. That's really good because now that incentivizes the team to push it faster. The fortification camp, the power up with the turret power up will now prioritize attacking heroes. Good. Turret power up has increased its health by 10, and then it deals double damage to minions. It's also cool. Recon camp, the dragon spirits now no longer dismount enemy heroes. That's fine. And then the support camp, initial spawn increased by 15, decreased total healing by 10%, basic attack damage decreased by 12, basic attack scaling reduced by 60, and then self-healing cooldown increased by 2. So Ragnaros what? Well, in multi-core expires, the camera will snap back to Ragnaros if he is not on screen. That's kind of neat. So then these are just the other number fixes for Zool. Oh, say I didn't read this, but the skeletal bone prison will fixate skeletons on that target. So now you're going to get focused damage from Zool. So we're going to try this right now. So let me move this, go back to the game.
As you say.
So let's spawn minions and spawn the hero. We'll kill the minion wave and then we'll get the hero going and we'll do the thing. So we're already level 20, so we kind of ooh, Alarak, buddy. Easy does it there, homie. And now we'll bone prison this guy and look at the minions go. Oh. That's kind of neat. So now that gives Zool a way of focusing damage rather than just being this powerhouse of just pushing down the thing. So let's just see. We'll spawn the skeletal army. I want to see. Oh, we got toggle cooldowns though. Wow. Okay, that's kind of neat. So the amount of cooldown reduction from your skeletal army is kind of fantastic. Will they kill him? Yes, they did! Ha! Skeleton minions! Yeah, so this 81 is really easy to get. I'm already at 27, and I've barely done anything. I can see that getting increased. And I already have my ult again, and it's a 70-second cooldown. Oh, and they changed the way this thing, I think you can put this down on the ground now. Or at least it seems like it. I kind of like this. Alright, back to the page. So, if we do new functionality, got that. So the old Q build is completely gone. Is there anything else here? Bundle. Admiral Krakenov is the name of the other one. Bug fixes. So that's it. That's it for the. So it's not a huge patch notes. Oh, blocking with the skeletal mages. I mean, you can wreck. I mean, obviously he's not smart, but you can kind of wreck Mr. Alarak. All right, we're gonna jump into a quick match now. We're gonna try out.
A familiar face.
Is my volume not working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Or were you just not paying attention? Oops. I hope it was working. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys are having fun over there. I'm gonna jump into some QMs now over here. You can watch the VOD later. That'd be cool. If you guys want to jump on here, that'd be kind of cool to try and get the Stukov game. I probably have to wait till later. Let's see. I'm gonna hit the Q button and see how long it takes. 648 seconds. Oh my god! Craziness. So here's the skins of Mr. Stukov. I love these skins. The pirate skin is so good. It's so good. Ah, that's fair, man. Feel free to watch the VOD once it's up online here. Let's see, where is Zool? I don't have Zool like organized at all on here. Where are you, buddy? I'm so used to my normal stuff that I just not used to this. So I'm actually gonna do, yeah, I'll do a Zool in normal quick match, and then I'm gonna do a Stukov in AI. Just be easier that way. This one looks cool. Yeah, actually kind of does. Totally looks like Street Fighter. I like the bluish one, kind of. And then they added a couple Rexar skins for Terran stuff. Where is Zool? Oh my lord. Why am I not just typing his name in? Because I'm bad. That's why. Zool. Oh my god, everything's high weight. I'll be back 1 second while I wait for the queue. There we go, got the game. Cool, perfect time to come back. Let's see, I'm just reading. I think people are complaining about Zool still. Do we have a Stukov? We do have a Stukov. Nice. I'm surprised this PTR round doesn't have a lot of balance notes or like huge fixes. I keep expecting nerfs on Nubarak really, really badly. I mean, I totally agree what they're saying with the Leoric on the Royal Focus, and I really like that playstyle. To me, it's really fun, but on like super large maps, like even this one, I wouldn't do it most of the time.
It will not last for long.
Oh, promise?
May the best healer win.
10 seconds.
Oh my god, what the heck is Zool?
5, 4,
You're right to fear
2.
me.
What is this dance? That was insanity.
Collect the warheads and defeat your enemy.
He does like this fish thing.
I'm certain.
Alright, so level 1, I'm just going to do Shackler. So I used to always go Shade, but I didn't realize that it does reduced healing. Oh my lord, the amount of healing we have on our team, they have double support too though. Nice! The area of effect is real, saving my life. Boop. TY for heals, team. Going to Zebo. I should really be fighting in lane. Dodge the weighted pustule there. So Stukov is pretty slow. He lacks mobility. I'm really slow. Oh my god. Ooh, that's cool. That's zoning ability. But see, it gets interrupted by the Brightwing like that.
Alert.
So I feel like Zool isn't going to be all that useful in scenarios where there's not much fighting with minions because of how his trait works. Just the nature of the beast, so to speak. I think I'm going dash. No, we're good. But Malthael can teleport to me. Yeah. Feels like they increased his health. I don't think they did though.
Collection complete.
Okay. So we didn't do too bad there. We need to get level 4 though, I think.
Select.
So you either get Reaper's Toll or you get reduced cooldown or you get the Jailers. I'm gonna go Jailers because I feel like that is going to be better. See both. Popping my trait, attacking Mr. Malthael. I mean, we traded into that really well. Bone armor. Silence is real. I mean, me being a pseudo tank right now with this like targeted damage like that, it's not bad. I need to wait for the minion wave though. Like you really got to play around with the minion wave now. I just don't want to waste my abilities on the lane. My minions are attacking him. Good heals. I mean, I don't hate this. I'm already at 30 out of 80. Oh my god, that heal. That's huge burst healing.
The journey begins.
Oh, hello. You're not gonna kill me. Ah, now I'm dead. But I got a root there at the very last second. Pretty close to killing him, actually. I didn't expect the Stukov to be there. Not that I didn't get any more nerfs in this, but there's going to be another balance patch on Wednesday. So I'm doing 10,000 damage. I mean, I'm doing work.
Select a talent.
I don't hate it. Alright. So Curse Strike heals for 60% of the damage. So that heals you. Or it increases the attack speed reduction. They don't really have attack speed. Or I can get every time your skeleton warrior attacks, you get health and mana. So this is the sustain / CC tier. I'm just gonna get more CC. I think that's the better. Because the passive, no, it's just mana.
Warheads are now ready for synthesis.
Our zoning is really nice with this team.
Arming your nuke now.
Oh, lag spike. Run away.
Warhead collection completed. Nuclear launch detected.
Man, the PTR does not like it when I cast the nuke. Oh my god, that burst healing is nuts. He's silenced right now. So he got Harvest Vitality, but it didn't out heal. That area silence is so cool.
Fort destroyed.
I mean, I feel like a pseudo tank right now with how much stuff I'm able to just do. Uh-oh. Zill's trying to body block me. I think I'm gonna go skeletal mages. This increased slow is probably the best. Because the double support isn't gonna win us the game. I've almost got my skeletal mage quest completed. So that gives me 50% move speed and attack speed on the minions themselves. And you can use this on minions, the fixate, but obviously it's not. So I've got Stukov, got the skeletal mages up. And that's a team wipe. Oh, and the push! So I've completed the quest, so now my mages will do a lot more damage. Casey's doing work. He basically saved that guy though. I think that's Brightwing. I do like having shade though. The reduced cooldown is so much better. We do not want to stack up too much. Oh yeah, there is sight on us. That must be Malthiel's talent. His E.
A worthwhile pursuit.
Alright. Wow, so much damage slowing. This just feels way better. I don't know if it's a lot better per se, but like I really feel like you're in control of the undead army, the little skeletal army a little bit more. There's Zebo taking all that damage from my little skeletons. Behind a wall too, like they just broke through that gate.
Select a talent.
It feels really, really solid. So we don't have a lot of slows. I'm gonna do the sights because I just think that looks so amazing. We could probably get this key. What, Dad? Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll eat it. Oh god, I'm on the other side of the zombie wall right now. Not good. All right, we're fine. Oh my god, that burst healing is nuts. Emerald Wind has been used. We need to get out. Oh, commit! No, I'm gonna die! We got a double kill though. Yeah, it feels like you're like now it feels really good where you spawn all your little skeletals up and then you throw your bone prison onto something and then you just see your army just instantly go to that target. Like it's actually kind of meaningful. Let's see if we look at the stats. I mean, I'm doing 31,000 damage and there's those topping damage. It feels solid so far. At level 16. Judging by, I don't know. You probably want to still want to do this one. I feel like that's better. The attack speed might be pretty good though too. I'm probably gonna do the bone prison line. Oh, dude, he's done. Zerp, Brightwing. Wow, kill switch was activated there, so that's the debilitating slow. Where did Zebo go?
The familiar scent.
So we're about to hit 16. Oh, wait, they explode, dealing 99 damage in a small area, 100% to non-heroic. So it helps you push and deal damage. I mean, clearing waves is fun with the scythes. That's for sure.
Select a talent.
Mouth deals dealing damage.
Enemy hero summoned.
Alright, we're fine. Our double support is stronger than their double support. For sure. Stukov healing 58,000 on our team. He's definitely a solo support.
Enemy E.
Nice. I got put in the zombie wall, but it's collision. Where did Mouth go? Did he go full damage field? Yeah, he did.
Thank you.
18 seconds I'm out. Ooh, good silence coming out from their mouth. Or from the their Stukov. I'm not dead. Somehow.
Double kill.
I really like the idea of putting the area silence underneath the hero that's going into battle. I feel like that's a really cool idea.
Elimination complete.
Let's get nukes. Maybe? No. Our Casey is doing work. We're not gonna even hit 20. Zula's trying to use Poison Nova and got interrupted.
Vital signs negative.
Double kill instantly.
Core destroyed.
Wow. I mean, that felt really good.
Nuclear stockpile primed. Thank you.
Casey definitely deserved the MVP on that one. Alright, man. See you later. Thanks for joining.
Warhead deployment beginning. Prepare for collection.
I'm just gonna do probably... Sounds like a plan, dude. Have a good rest of your days. This was fun. I'll check this time on Stukov. If not, I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. Loot box. Splish splash, taking a bath. All on a Saturday night. Almost all duplicates. Good thing it's PTR, because I don't care. Where's Stukov? We're gonna try him out. See how long the wait is. 616. Let's see. He looks cool. Also, the Raptor was changed. Or Raptor. StarCraft. Zerg.
I am more monster than man.
That's a cool voice line.
Insubordinate and churlish. Both of my eyes are open. I've come to say good night. The infested shall rise.
Yeah, let's do quick match or versus AI. So we'll do a quick AI game and then we'll call the stream for now because that's a solid 1 hour of PTR testing covering all the main points. And I'll probably be on later tonight doing some more stuff. Did not rank up, unfortunately. But I did win a couple games. So I'm above what I was, at the very least. And I didn't de-rank.
Select your talents and prepare to
Alright. So here's the new running animation of the raptor mount. Much better. Much, much better.
Battle commences in 10 seconds.
Reasonable request.
Thank God. Oh my God, it's so much better.
3, 2, 1. Commence operations.
Think we're gonna do. Let's do the weighted pustule quest like I was doing. Popping pustules. So they have a Chen, they have a Varian, and they have a Lucio up here. So channeling this doesn't cost you extra mana. Yeah, he's the only double hero in the game. It's fun for co-op though. Like me and my brother play it all the time, or used to. Not so much anymore. I also forgot I was playing on AI even, and I typed in chat. Feels weird. That's a pretty good slow. So they really don't have any ways of interrupting me. Whoa! I was not expecting the auto attacks to get the kill. So 4 out of 10 already.
Payload deployment beginning.
Targeting the mercenary.
I really like the idea of being able to do this. Zoning off the area with your silence like that. Just getting so much value. Cheese comp is real. Alright, we're gonna do bio kills with healing burst.
Payloads deployed. Escort your payload to its destination. Hero slain.
So the Hanamura changes our effect on this map too. So we'll see how much experience 1200 is.
I wish to be done with this.
So doing 22 damage on a wave. What's up, map? Yeah, I'm playing the PTR. So let's see, Hanamura
On enemy
XP.
core.
Don't know if it showed. Let's see. Will they hit 5?
Enemy payload firing.
No. I don't think the PTR changes to this map are on here. The AI actually pings. It's crazy. So Stukov This is just an AI game, so we're not really seeing the full effect of what Stukov can do here. Why is Chen over here? Oh my god! The AI broke!
Payload deployment beginning.
Even the AI doesn't know how to play this map. Why are you backing right here? Why are we all backing? Heal. That's such a huge heal.
Select a talent.
Alright. What do we want to do? Detonating a single weighted pustule? Meh.
So be it.
Payloads deployed. Escort your payload to its destination.
Let's see. I don't know if we want to do a single. I feel like the range on Lurking Arm is going to be the best. Dude, the AI is so good. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Also, look, map. They changed the raptor mount animation, so now it actually feels like a raptor. I just like running around with this now. Thank God I get to use this.
Payload firing upon enemy core. Enemy payload
There's
fired.
no way.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
No, I missed. Dude, they're going in. They're gonna get that Sylvanas if it's the last thing they do. What are you doing, Raider? AI is so good. Hey, you need to follow me. You need to follow me. Alright, so I got the range increase on my E. So it's a pretty far range. It's like, if you know where they're going, you could totally, like, predict it. I'm taking tower shots. Heal.
Your payload will be redeployed shortly. The enemy's payload will be redeployed shortly.
He seems very mana efficient
Payload
to me.
select a talent.
Alright, so massive shove is like what you'd expect, but I want to try the flailing swipe. Because there's obviously a fun factor here.
Your payload has been redeployed.
Yeah, I'll probably be on the PTR later. Most of my friends are at work right now, so definitely,
The enemy's payload
I would definitely want to try out different groups with this. I did a Zul game before this. Zul got a complete rework too, so I definitely want to try out some stuff with him too. So his basic attack damage is really high if you look at how much I can do. 388 right there. What is he doing? Let's see. Do we get XP when we turn this in? I don't think so yet. No. That's gonna go live on the server. Not. Slow. Nice. So if you watch the burst healing here on me, oh, it's 6 seconds. Never mind. Brr. So his W doesn't affect minions. I already went through this earlier through the talent tree. If I think about it though, the exactly one weighted push shield thing is actually kind of cool. Oh, here's the burst healing. There, that's a quarter of his HP basically right there.
The enemy's payload will be redeployed shortly.
Good silence. I'm finding that when I want to use my burst healing, it's not up. Boop. So there we go. Poo. Pooty poo.
Your payload has been redeployed.
Take the coin.
The enemy's payload has been redeployed.
They're grouped up so tightly. Oh my god. The terrifying wonders that is. Sylvanas did it. Our team wants to get all the camps rather than fight or defend anything. It's really funny. These AI games. So healing wise, I've done 20,000. I mean, they're not really doing much damage to us. So. And as I said before, it's an AI game, so.
The end is at hand.
Let's see. Let's use massive swipe here.
Enemy payload.
He missed. What is Silva doing?
Glad someone benefits from my suffering.
Payload firing upon enemy core.
It's just mind controls to mind control. Like playing AI in this map is just terrible. The-
Once more onto the brink.
I could try actually the Sergeant Hammer thing in try mode probably, where you're really quick after this game.
Redeployed shortly. Your payload will be redeployed shortly. Select a talent.
All right, so
The enemy's payload has been redeployed. Your payload has been redeployed.
this level range. Probably go virulent. No, probably just do that. Reactive ballista spores, so that when you get below 50%, it automatically activates your weighted pustule.
If we must.
Kind of like a specialized version of ice block or something like that. It's pretty neat, in my opinion. Let's see, auto attack at 13, 436. That's a lot of basic attack damage. I mean, it kind of makes sense that you'd have a very strong basic attack because you have this giant arm. It wouldn't make sense if it was weak.
Enemy payload.
So the E doesn't do any structure damage. So he basically has no reason to, or no way of like CGing.
On enemy core.
So over here it tells you what pathogens are up. Mom, stop. I'm doing the thing, man. Oh, I could probably zone them back here with my massive swipes.
Destroyed. Payload and
They're all silenced. There we go. What the? What do you what the in for? So my burst healing is 866 at level 14. So we only need to do. See, is there a catapult spawning? Because they turned off the catapults too.
shortly.
Now is that one there?
Your payload will be redeployed shortly.
Oh no! Mistakes were made! Wow.
Yeehaw! Nice work, kid.
Kills.
Attack speed is super slow, but it's kind of what you'd expect for an ability of this nature.
Your payload has been redeployed.
472.
Move quickly.
Let's drop the beat.
This soldier can't hit anything.
Select a talent.
Alright. So. I want to try Universal Carrier, I think. Nope. Just dead. They just death ball and we just die. But that's gonna be it for this one. As soon as we turn in the payload. I'll go into the try mode real quick and do the
Enemy payload
interaction with Hammer.
Payload firing upon enemy core.
Core. Boom. Seems fun. Definitely got to get used to it though. He's a little strange.
Excellent work.
43,000. Strange to play in.
MVP.
AI game. Alright. Try mode it is.
He's the daddy. He's the daddy, Cindy. Oh!
Let this trial commence. A reasonable request.
Alright, so we're here on the try modes. Sieging up the hammer. Use the silence. And she's stuck.
First blood.
She can't do anything!
Perhaps now you understand.
Ah. Map if you want to. Alright, siege up. So basically, if you're too close, she can knock you away. Oh my god.
Say good night.
That's true. That is a very true statement. Could be a stupid AI. Let's see. Let me grab the range talents and see if I can
Moving out.
just set the level to 30 and I'll do all of the
Choose a
range
talent.
talents
Choose a talent.
on here.
Choose a talent.
Range.
Choose
That's
a
all I need.
talent.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might have to actually go into try mode and figure this out.
I will break you.
Siege up. My Fury's going in.
That was rather entertaining.
It's really hard to tell. I don't know. Let's turn off Malfurion and see if she'll run away or try to run away at all. Because if she's silenced completely, it's like she's just committing to attacking somebody right now. Oh yeah, that might work. Let's try it. Hammer, where are you? Heroes, specialist, hammer, try. And then set out. All right, so we did that. Did I thought I turned you off. Yeah, he's on. All right, Stukov, let's do this, buddy.
First blood.
It looked like it knocked me out there. Let's try it again, though. Stukov, be smarter.
I got this.
He did it once. Do your other ability.
Absolutely. Ready to drop the hammer.
Choose attack.
Stukov, can you not be silly?
Affirmative.
He did it. It looked like it knocked me out, though.
In my sight.
He just doesn't want to do it.
Lose it. Oh, music in my ears.
I feel like I need to just position in a stupid place. Apparently I am. Woo.
Affirmative.
Oopsies.
This will be a blast.
I'm like almost dead. All he has to do is like poke me. I'm done. Woo. Do it.
I got this.
Apparently the AI doesn't even know how to use him. He hasn't even used his trait once. wish I could stop attacking. Dumb. Well, further testing needed. I will call this one. He just won't do it. He did it once. Well, that is going to do it for right now. I gotta go take care of some things. It's been a busy, busy morning. And now it's afternoon. Thanks for joining, everybody. And I will be on later tonight. So, yeah.